Hello to all listeners and hello, Omar. Today, we are starting the first episode of a series of podcasts dedicated to the petrochemical and refining sector. To give you some context, Aggreko has a dedicated team with experts addressing the specific market of this industry. Today, the sector leader at Aggreko, Omar Khattab, is honoring us to start with the topic of energy transition. I have a question that immediately comes to my mind, Omar. Is the petrochemical and refining industry undergoing an energy transition?
Thank you for arranging it, and thank you for the question, Pauline. Look, I think that throughout its decades of operation, the landscape of the energy market has changed vastly. The industry is going through transformation, and the need to seriously consider energy transition must be at the forefront of many petrochemical producers' value statements. It is indeed evolving into a mega trend, which is transforming the industry as we speak. Every day, we see new evolving trends and new evolving technologies, especially around the hydrogen space. And major petrochemical producers and international oil organizations, IOCs, are leading the sector's energy transition journey, and most of them have already committed to net zero targets. And we're witnessing IOCs rebranding into energy majors. Like, for example, instead of the name of the company as and being branded as a major oil producer, they're now rebranding into energy producers. And this is a major shift in their policy and their approach towards the energy markets. So it's really happening as we speak.
And how is Aggreko doing that from a petrochemicals and refining sector angle?
Look, at Aggreko, in the petrochemicals and refining sector, we are targeting to develop sector specialist applications that address this energy transition megatrend. We've got applications already that address that, and we're targeting to widen the pool and maximize our penetration through developing specialist applications that would address the needs of our customers. Partnering with our customers remains the way that we do it by listening to their pain points and align ourselves with their targets. And this allows us to closely analyze their needs and to utilize our unmatched industry experience in developing and executing engineered process enhancement solutions to maximize their profitability and to help them reduce their carbon footprint. So it's a win-win situation, of course, all depending on a rapid deployment solution. So it's something that is unique to Aggreko, unmatched experience and unmatched ability to offer and execute these kind of solutions.
Sure. And is the hydrogen industry evolving to become an integral part of the petrochemical and refining industry?
Well, yes, obviously it is. Indeed, it is. The industry is dealing with hydrogen as the fuel of the future, right? However, the hydrogen production is still at its infancy and is uncharted territory, pretty much, especially for petrochemicals producers. So the expertise to confidently calculate and execute the exact change needed, along with calculations for existing site enhancement, it is no easy task, really. It requires sophisticated process engineered design solutions, something that Aggreko Process Services, our specialist business unit, had been excelling for 32 years. Providing unmatched process enhancement and optimization solutions to global refiners and petrochemical producers. We are indeed industry experts. Our temperature-controlled solutions that are fully powered by our power generation solutions and are fully automated using Aggreko's own systems, again, is second to none when it comes to experience and reliability. The focus, again, on decarbonization here, along with reductions in carbon footprints of our customers' operations globally, sets a benchmark of commitment that should inspire future projects. It also proves that reductions in carbon dioxide flaring, change in operations, and the drive to create better fuel types, greener, is absolutely critical for the global sustainability and better energy practices in this industry. So with global industry bodies like OPEC and SBC driving better practices and actions that support the energy transition, like for example the IMO fuel regulations for the shipping industry, an initial conception for production practice that would see major decarbonization and also open up new supply chain routes around hydrogen and blue ammonia and greener fuels or less pollutant fuels is becoming necessary. So we're seeing that every day. And the growth is really witnessable across the board in both refining and petrochemical industries.
there's indeed a lot to explore about hydrogen. And tell us more. Is there any specific project that Aggreko has successfully delivered to meet the emerging needs of hydrogen and blue ammonia decarbonization?
Sure. Look, we've been really focusing very heavily on boosting our energy transition capabilities, and we've executed some of those projects in Europe and in North America. But one of the most recent and most sophisticated projects that we've executed or that we're currently executing successfully is in the Middle East and North Africa region. So over the past 6 months, we've been working very closely with major petrochemical producers in the Middle East and North Africa region to develop and to implement a carbon capture solution in one of the industry's most global blue ammonia projects, one of the flagship projects really in this region, allowing our global customer to reduce their flagship petrochemical plant's carbon footprint, which is key to their success and key to the reputation in the global industry environment. With the drive to be more sustainable with carbon dioxide reduction, our customers are trying to develop scalable project modules for carbon capture, utilization, and storage, specifically capturing and repurposing the carbon dioxide piece in the production of ammonia and others for further use in other processes that they operate in. The customer needed a trusted partner during the carbon capture phase who would be able to help with them maximize the retention and in a very reliable manner. And the bulk of carbon dioxide produced during their ammonia production process has been seized or is being seized as we speak and repurposed for use in other production processes that they own, such as different feedstocks that could maximize their sustainability and their circularity of their operation. So that's really a flagship project for Aggreko. Instead of releasing these kind of carbon dioxide and other contaminants in the atmosphere, we're helping them to condense it, to get it, and to recover it and repurpose it by capturing it to other pieces of their process. So it's really very interesting for us and for our customers. Aggreko effectively devised a scalable model that's crucially was understood by the customer. We expedited that model in a very short pace of time. So again, rapid deployment, which is key to Aggreko's success. Technology also remained at the heart of this project, particularly with automation, which was again a very sophisticated process to link with the automation, the very state-of-the-art automation of that modern plant. And our speed of deploying was undoubtedly a strong competitive advantage, as always, to Aggreko. This project as well is a key step for Aggreko towards emerging as a key industry player in decarbonization solutions across the globe. And I'd like to thank the Aggreko Middle East team and our Aggreko Process Services team in Europe for the great collaboration and for the innovative work. This is always what we do. We excel to deliver unmatched solutions to address our customers' needs and to address the industry's mega trends.
Yeah, this is really an impressive project that will certainly open the door to many others. And it's already time to close this episode, unfortunately, but I'd like to thank you, Omar, for this very inspiring talk. And I hope that all the listeners of this podcast have been as captivated as I have been with this fantastic project. See you next month with another amazing speaker, or maybe two. Let's see more in the next episodes.